Good morning.
I'd like you to move it so the kids can go by.
They can go by.
Yeah, I'd like for them to not see it when they go by.
The kids need to ask their parents why they don't oppose child sacrifice.
We can tell them that.
Have you told them that?
Yes.
Something we are not thinking. They're
Don't-
ready to
don't
do
touch me.
so.
I'm not touching you. I'm blocking the camera.
Okay. Well, stay back, man.
I'm blocking the camera.
This is not the way you show love
Joyce,
to those
Joyce.
you are
Hey.
professing to
Really?
love.
What about these kids?
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, let
we
me ask-
are
What about these
prayers
kids?
And our active
Let me
work.
ask you some
Prayer? If
Yes.
someone was killing your child right now, would prayer be an active work?
Yes, because
How would
my
that be an
faith
active work?
tells me I can talk to my God and tell him.
God uses his church, his
Yes,
people
his
to do the
people.
work.
And we are
you,
supposed to be active on those things. This is not what we are
This is
supposed
active.
to be doing.
How do you
Yes.
know? What do you do? You're telling somebody who does something how to do it.
we
How do you do it?
Participate in groups that help pregnancy centers for women who have no other choice than abortion.
Pregnancy
to
centers.
Help them
Pregnancy
to
centers.
have a different choice in life.
Pregnancy centers do nothing to help end abortion. Abortion is legal because people like you
Let me ask you something.
No,
do nothing
I
to
do
help
not
end
support,
it.
I
You
do not support
You support
abortion,
it by
and
not
I
doing
do
anything
not-
to help end it. That's how you support it. If someone was raping your child right here and you did nothing to interpose, you would be guilty.
You are going in two different tangents.
No, it's the same
right
thing.
now.
What's worse, to rape someone or to cut their head off?
It is both. As,
Right, and you
as
do
detestable
nothing. You
as
do
detestable
nothing.
before
You
the Lord.
would have no problem with it.
So they
No,
can
you
see this,
haven't-
be aware
tell
of
you
what's
what.
going on. Because honestly,
For parents
I have no problem
who
with
have
you
trouble
guys
with
doing what you're doing, actively
impressionable
going
children, have you
towards
provided
an
any way
ending
for them
of
to walk
something
by
that's
here without being
absolutely
opposed,
horrid.
without being...
And
We
it
could
is
do it
the
easily.
greatest
We could just
thing
drive
here
around the
in
corner and
United
you go in the
States of
back.
America. I give you that.
Oh, but
Okay.
that's
But I do
like
not
No.
that's like too
agree
much of an
with
issue for you. That's
No.
like so difficult.
We
going
had to do
through
that
this
last
whole-
week.
But not this week. This week you
No.
walked them and
Something
stopped them
for
in
the
front of our
children.
signs.
And
He wants to hide abortion like he wants to hide his face,
He's
but he
not
still wants
hiding
to speak.
abortion.
No, he is. He's hiding it from his kids as they walk by. All right.
Because
He wants us to go away.
We have a
He
responsibility
wants us to go
before
away.
our God and everyone else to guard our children until they are prepared to do such
What about
things.
these children?
We will definitely fight for
How?
those.
How?
But you
How?
have no right
How?
to impose those
So here's
things
the
onto
problem.
those
How?
who cannot defend
How
themselves.
will you fight it?
Because
Here's the
you're
problem.
professing to defend those who cannot defend themselves, and yet you have absolutely no respect for the other ones who are already alive and cannot defend themselves from the graphic pictures.
The
that
only
you're
thing that
posting.
hurts these kids that you walk in here is watching you guys do nothing to oppose abortion. That's what hurts these
But
kids.
that is your profession,
so
not
what they
the
say
truth
is
of every family.
no,
here
it is.
in-
We are supposed to bring justice to this land. We are supposed to expose evil. All right.
Right.
That we are supposed to do those things.
Right.
Just like the abolitionists of slavery, you'll be the guy that's opposing Garrison,
You know,
Wilberforce.
I don't even
You're
know what
the
you
guy.
stand for.
Well,
Really,
According
for
to
what?
your
This is safe,
judgment,
physically
according
safe,
to your judgment,
emotionally
so
safe,
your
mentally
judgment is
safe.
enough, is
I
good enough
disagree.
for everybody else.
Well, I know you disagree. You're part of the problem. You're
You
the
don't-
reason abortion is
No, he's
legal
not.
in America.
And-
Yeah,
Whose
he is. So are you.
I'm not
so are
either.
you. When you do nothing
Whose
to help women who are
responsibility?
being raped all around you, okay? You
So
do
I
nothing.
need to go and neglect my family,
No.
neglect my house,
No.
and go campaigning around the whole entire town, and go
Pick up your
looking for
cross.
women.
Pick up your
look
cross.
for women who are being attacked and putting myself in danger to do that as well.
If that's what was happening all around us, then the Christian community should stand up and work to oppose it. Yeah. You don't know what I stand for, and here I am showing you what I stand for.
No,
Okay.
you're showing me graphic pictures.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah.
what you're showing.
Of what?
Of children being cut
Murdered
apart.
in our towns.
Yes.
And nobody's doing anything about it.
From a church.
How many people are going to hell today?
Would have been
All right.
I'm telling you.
Look, man, I'm done talking with
It's
you.
my request not to have it there.
So what?
during Martin Luther King Jr. times.
So,
You made the request. I heard your request.
so are you going to act in those?
I'm going to post your hard-hearted, apathetic arguments. It is, man. I do know the heart. You're showing it. What comes out of your mouth is evidence of what's in your heart.
The only thing that's
And
come
you
out
want
of
to
my
cover it
mouth-
up.
The only thing that's come out of my mouth is my right to protect my kids from something that I believe is
No,
inappropriate
you want to
for
hide these
their
images
age.
to other people walking by. You want to stand in front of me. There isn't going to be, because I'm going to be here.
How many missions can we get?
Not everyone will.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
do I have to support this?
look. So, what do you support?
Let me
Oh,
change
we
it.
got a great VBS.
Do I have
We
to
got a
support
great.
you?
You know what? We spend hundreds of dollars on our maintenance of the plants around, but we're not going to oppose, child sacrifice. That's like, I know 70,000 people in our state are being murdered, but we got all these gnats to screen out. Yeah. Children being sacrificed throughout the Bible is never a big issue to God. They all go to heaven. Yeah, they go to heaven.
That's not my argument. That's you.
No, that was your argument. Your argument was aborted babies go to heaven. I know, you keep saying that.
It is, because that's important.
Yeah.
My child could be offended. My child could be...
Oh, God. He's worried about his child being offended.
And you're worried about these.
Like over 60 million babies have been aborted while people are in there raising their hands, singing songs.
So we shouldn't praise.
Yeah, no, we shouldn't. We should stop.
So we
should stop. What does Amos 5 says? Amos 5 says, stop your worship. Okay. Stop your lifting your hands. Though you have many prayers.
How long?
Good question, because he says in Amos 5, until you bring justice to the land, until you protect the fatherless. Didn't say orphans, it said fatherless. All right? So, though you have many prayers, I will not hear them.
If it were just me and you, I would be okay with the signs being here.
I know, you said that like 50 times now.
I know. Because I'm telling you, the only thing that I've opposed, the only thing that I've opposed...
I know, you keep telling me that. I know. I'm exposing the light of Christ on the most evil, wicked thing in this land, and you're trying to block that light. Yeah.
Again, what do I disagree with?
Look, man, you repeating your...
Because it hasn't changed.
Well, there's no reason to tell it to me, because I see it as your cover. I see that as your excuse for being unbiblical and ungodly and unrighteous and straining your gnats around the camel. Big camel here, and I'm just going to strain the gnats. In fact, you'll even hold on to the camel, the things you want to do, the things that are easy for you to do, the things you feel like you have a talent for, the things you feel blessed abilities to have. Those things that are easy for me, I'm going to do. Those are the things that I'm going to do. That's you.
So you don't know the sacrifice that I put in?
Well, I don't, man. I don't.
But you've already judged that I don't have it.
Because you have this camel, all right, and you're trying to ignore it and hide it. And you're using as evidence of your godliness all these gnats.
So again, what is your solution?
To expose the light of Christ on this evil and wicked, to pray about it. Spend some time and pray about it. Read the literature.
I spent a week praying about it.
And so you'll come out with hey, this is how I think I should help, or this is what I think we should do. None of that. No defense for the children. None like you were right. You were right about these children. We should, as men, at least talk about it.
We should.
We should at least sit down. Yeah, but you don't come say that to me. You come and hide the picture. And you defend your apathy.
Because what am I against?
Right.
Exactly.
You're not for the Bible, you're against exposing this to the kids. Or if you were for the Bible, you would come up with things like, you know what? I've asked the leadership to sit down and talk about this. I don't know what exactly is going to happen, but I called them to hey, we should talk about this.
Yeah, you should. I agree.
No, you should do that. If you prayed about this for a week, you should at least have done that. At least.
Yes.
Have you done that?
Not yet.
No. Talk about this.
Okay. Let me ask you, if we talked about it, if we discussed the issue, right? And we agreed that this was something to pursue, but not in this method, would you not bring the signs?
Well,
would you not bring these signs?
I'm not sure. So I would have to. I'm a reasonable guy.
Okay. So again, if right, there's a
worried about something else rather than giving.
So there's a
right. I agree.
So there's a possibility that you would be able to come here without the signs.
Definitely.
That's that right there.
I know, it fits your agenda.
Now we've got 2 to 4.
That fits your agenda.
No, it's not that.
It is that. The only thing you've ever talked about caring about is these signs.